Hey everybody, it's Max and Shep here, coming at you from the Sun Valley Auto Club with a very cool metallic blue Porsche SC. This is a 1980, and it's got relatively low miles for being a 1980. We're sitting at about 92,000 miles. This car has always been well taken care of. It's just a good car, and I can't wait to take you through it. We're going to do a quick walk around video, check out the interior, the exterior, the engine compartment. We'll start it up, we'll run through some lights, and then we'll take it for a drive.
And that is the funnest part. So stay with us and we'll get to all that. So this is the 3.0 with the 5-speed manual transmission, and obviously as we're taking a look at it, it is the Targa as well. Like the rest of the car, the Targa is in, the top is in excellent shape, no damage to that vinyl whatsoever. Take a look at our photos for that. But fun car, fully functioning car, should be said as well, as far as power windows, instruments, and then of course the best part, just the mechanics and the drive of it.
I want to talk about some history of the car because it's got good ownership history. But Shep, quickly, fun fact, what does Targa top mean?
Shield, I believe.
Shield, that's right.
Yeah.
I didn't remember, so I'm happy you answered that correctly.
I'm glad you put me on the spot. I'm like, I hope that's it. But yeah, Shield. Take that off. Go Sparta. I'm taking a look, getting down here. We do have the original Fuchs on there, and we will look at those all the way around, but we're looking at unscuffed wheels, no curbing, no curb rash on those.
This car started its life out, was purchased new in Seattle, Auburn area, that is of Washington, so the Northwest state. And then we've got service records that have existed in Washington, valve jobs, other miscellaneous things, up until about 92, 93, and then it was brought over to Idaho. And then what happened is that fellow drove it around for quite some time here in our home state, in our hometown, in fact. And then it passed hands in 2007, 2008 to the owners that had this before us.
Yeah, so good ownership, Pacific Northwest, and then especially over the last 20 years here in Sun Valley, Idaho. Great place for cars. We're a high mountain, arid desert. You do get some snow, but it's usually up high in the mountains, and cars like this usually aren't out in the wintertime anyway. Yeah, just taking a look at the paint and the overall condition and the lack of rock chips, I'd say this has been very much a summertime car.
I'd agree. This is definitely a Sunday driver. In fact, that's exactly how they proposed it to us. Said, yeah, we've driven it, but it was on the weekends, and it was, our second or third vehicle. But they did stretch its legs often. They said they'd take it to Boise or Twin Falls, which is roughly 100 to 200 miles away.
And we'll jump into this a little bit more, but I gotta say, my first impressions of the car is just how tight it is. And
it's
so
quality.
We'll get into that as we're driving, but as we're sitting here in a quiet environment without the wind in our hair, that's the thing that most impressed me about this car is when I got behind the wheel. Just the amazing engineering that it can just be so tight, and a good testament to its previous owners as well.
I'd agree. It's just really, the fit and finish has remained ever since it came out of the factory. This car is just tight.
So there's one rock chip there, another one there that's been filled in, and a couple on that door. It's another nice part about these videos. It's kind of hard to see some of that in the photos.
Just little, things that would occur over, 30 years.
Of a car, absolutely.
But the interior is really great. It's worn in properly. It's not abused. This car definitely has never seen any type of abuse. When I talk about worn in, you look at these areas. This has not been replaced. Nothing's been covered up that is original with just a little bit of wear. But the top, I'll tell you, fits very well. It's in good condition. We've got photos of that, so do not miss those.
Looking at that dash, just a gorgeous dash.
Trying to shield it from the sun there a little bit.
Yeah.
No cracks on that dash.
Wheels in good shape.
No blemishes. That's the original leather on the steering wheel. Your door cards are in good shape.
Let's come to the dash on through the glass.
Back seats have probably never been used.
Yeah, it's just got that quintessential 911 look to it, and then, as we mentioned, more importantly, it's got that absolute Porsche drive.
These always seem to get me.
There's another closer look at this wheel. And we didn't ask, but I'd have to think those have just been refinished because there's just not a scuff on those Fuchs anywhere.
And those tires are in good condition too. No need to replace those. Here's your soft top, or the Targa top. You do have your full toolkit here with tools inside. And just a nice Porsche jumper cable bag.
Cute. All the carpets there.
Indeed, the factory color. I have to say, in the sunlight, and any light really, this color just really makes this car.
Yeah, I'm a fan of the blue seats, blue dash. Early 80s had it going on. So back here, just really honest, you know, we could dress that up, put all sorts of grease on it, make it look good for photos, but that's a great engine.
This is a, like we said, the 3.0, and it has about 180 horsepower, which is plenty for a little light car like this. You do see this AC pump there and compressor. That does turn over, I believe.
Yep.
And I think it just needs a recharge and maybe a retrofit.
Yeah, when you were on it the other day, yeah, that compressor's certainly working. Okay, should we do some lights and then get to our fun part? Okay, there's your running lights, headlights, brights. Going for our turn signals. Oh, Max is showing us our wipers. You got turn signals? There we go. Got our wipers working. License plate, running lights, license plates all work. Turn signals. Got it. There's reverse and brakes. Brakes, perfect. We'll catch some natural light here as it's coming out. Okay, beautiful in the
Windows work, power windows.
nice. It's handy to have that from the driver's side as well as the passenger side. One thing too is, I don't know that we showed, it's just these doors are about immaculate. And there's a good shot of our dash.
One thing I like to give my Porsches the test through is, do I have to blip the throttle to get the car to start off? And what I'm saying is I just use the clutch to get the car rolling, as with most manual cars, but this thing does it probably the best out of any classic I've driven lately.
California stop, and off we go.
Loves to go through the gears. There's so much great feedback from the steering wheel on these things.
I'm just smiling out in the passenger seat.
I have had this car, I've driven it to Ketchum and back, so about 12 miles each direction, twice, 3 times, I don't know, but it is such a joy to drive in any gear.
There's a reverse, nice and easy. One thing to note too, not only is everything working on the instrument panel, but that includes the clock. And and the second hand does not tick, which actually just annoys the heck out of me, but we've had this car for many revolutions of that, and indeed 319, so keeps time. That's start, and your fan. Perfect. Well, we're up over 10 minutes here. So if I can stop smiling for a second. Woo! We'll say goodbye. If you want to have more fun than we're having, I'd recommend picking up the phone. Call my partner Max. He can be reached at 208-720-8854. This is Shep. I can be reached at here at the Sun Valley Auto Club, 208-721-1973. This Porsche will be inside our climate-controlled facility until it is shipped out of here or you pick it up. Thanks for watching. Have fun driving.